What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell. And for everyone, make sure that you like this video. I'm going to talk about Jennifer Lopez. I actually made a video about her and A-Rod recently, her ex, Alex Rodriguez, because he posted a video of him reminiscing about her, showing an Instagram story video of him showing off pictures of her and him and how great things were, right? And I talked about how down bad he seemed. Well, the story has come out now from her people that she was actually very miserable in her relationship recently with Alex Rodriguez. And the quarantining didn't help. It didn't help whatsoever. And when she went to Dominican Republic to film her new movie, A-Rod was back out there doing what he likes to do. That's chase women. But he was doing that before she went there. I think that's an excuse. I told y'all how Jennifer Lopez wants to save face in every bad relationship she ends up in. At some point, you have to look yourself in the mirror. You know, there were rumors about A-Rod for, I would say, at least 2 years. I remember I did a video about a woman who talked about how her and A-Rod was texting and how he wanted to not only hook up with her, he wanted to hook up with another woman. He wanted to have a threesome with this woman. She thought she was going to be the only one, but he wanted to add something else, and she ended up she stopped talking to him. Apparently that was the straw that broke everything apart, and she decided to go public with that information. So there has been talk out there that A-Rod has been dealing with other women, but I'm going to read some of this article from Bro Bible. All right. It says, according to multiple sources, Jennifer Lopez broke up with Alex Rodriguez because she was miserable amid rumors that he had been unfaithful. People magazine this week reports that a friend of Lopez said about the breakup, she insisted on it. There are too many issues that are unresolved. You know what's crazy is that when the breakup news came out, all these news outlets reported on it, right? They all reported on what had been going on, right? So because of that, right, there was damage control done, because I told y'all, you know, A-Rod and Jennifer Lopez care a lot about their image. If you take a look at Jennifer Lopez social media, she's constantly trying to remind people that she is attractive, she has a nice body, right? That she, even over the age of 50, you know, men still will want her, like, and also that she's not the problem in the relationships. And I believe I said that if this relationship is going to end, it's going to be ended by her. And I think the perception was that A-Rod ended the relationship, when really the perception that her and her people wanted was that she ended it. But does that really make the situation any better? I mean, she is a woman who's 50 plus. It's going to be very difficult for her to get the type of men she wants at that age. Because those type men, because if she's looking for a man her age, because A-Rod is about 6 years younger than her. So let's say she's looking for a guy in his mid to late 40s or early 50s, right? That type of guy is going to want younger women. The reason why she kind of lucked up with A-Rod is because A-Rod likes women his age or older. Alex Rodriguez will date older women. You know, Alex Rodriguez likes dating women who are either his age or who are older than him. So in that situation, she got to get with a guy that she's probably always wanted to be with. As a matter of fact, there's a photo of her when she was still married to Mark Anthony. They took a photo together, her, Mark Anthony, and Alex Rodriguez, while Alex was still playing for the New York Yankees. And they all took a photo together. And that photo kind of went viral after her and A-Rod started dating, right? You know, it's funny how things can happen. But, you know, she looked up with A-Rod. A-Rod's the guy she wanted to be with, right? They have cultural similarities, and she may have always been attracted to him. And A-Rod likes women, again, his age or older. But for the men that she wants to date moving forward, because you know she's going to want to be in a relationship again, probably soon. The men that she wants are not going to be checking for a 50-something-year-old woman. It doesn't matter how good she looks. Now, as far as a casual relationship, yeah, a situationship, right? A friends with benefits. But as far as she getting with the type of men that she may want, at this point, I don't think that's going to happen. But in her mind, she still thinks that she can get the type of men she wants at her age. And with her relationship issues, because trust me, she has relationship issues. And because she has those relationship issues, she's constantly single, constantly single, right? And because of that, people are going to look at her as a problem when it comes to relationships. They're going to look at her as if she's the problem. All right? Why A-Rod cheating on you, you know? Why didn't that relationship work out? Why didn't you get married? Because they were supposed to get married either last year or, you know, before the CV situation hit, right? They were supposed to get married, right? So they didn't get married. They kept pushing it back. And that lets you know that there were problems there. Because if A-Rod really wanted to be with her like he is acting like he does, why didn't they get married sooner? Why is he constantly getting caught up in these texting situations where he's not even really getting with the women? He's just texting them. It's almost as if he's tired of dealing with Jennifer in some ways, right? But I think it's all about image. You know, A-Rod is about image. Jennifer Lopez is about image. It's all about image for them. So they deal with each other even though they may not really want to be with each other as much. That spark has already gone. They talked about it in the article that the spark may have been gone, you know? Now, also, according to this article, in the end, the sources say Lopez could no longer fully trust Rodriguez, who flew to visit her in Dominican Republic days after they publicly acknowledged on March 15th they were working through long simmering issues. She has been pretty miserable, says the friend, and didn't think it was in her best interest to stay with Alex. Okay, so it turns out that the whole CV lockdown stuff was also affecting them negatively. They both like spending more time together as a family, but it was difficult to keep the special spark when they saw each other every day, said another source. That's because, like, when you have these celebrity couples, they have schedules, you know, they're not around each other every day. They may be around each other maybe a couple times a week because of their schedules, right? So when you go from that to being around each other 7 days a week, yeah, that spark is going to go away. It is. And that's why you saw so many divorces. That's why you saw so many relationships break up. And this wasn't even through a whole year. I mean, you have people breaking up in April and May and June, only being around each other for a couple of months, maybe a month. And then they said, I can't do this anymore. Well, let you know those relationships wasn't strong anyway, right? Now, according to the article, apparently when Lopez took off for Dominican Republic to do a new comedy movie, right, there was the rumors of A-Rod going back to his old ways of going out chasing women. Whether or not he has cheated doesn't matter. Another source told People she won't tolerate the fear of it in the year between them. Well, he was doing that before the CV. Like, there were rumors of him doing that before then, right? This wasn't strong rumors, but there were rumors out there that would jibe with an earlier report that Lopez was so embarrassed after the Madison LaCroix cheating rumors that she pretended that she and A-Rod were still cool for the media because she refused to let that be their breakup narrative. Yeah, because again, it's all about image. The image matters in these situations with these couples, right? And you got this blonde-haired, blue-eyed female who's perhaps may or may not be trying to, hook up with A-Rod, who's younger, right? It's a younger woman and, unaccomplished. And that's going to make her feel some type of way. It's going to make a woman like Jennifer Lopez feel insecure, and it's going to make her feel some type of way. Arc also says, meanwhile, on the Alex Rodriguez front, he appears to still be not quite over the breakup as he continued to post pictures of J-Lo on social media this week. On Wednesday, Rodriguez shared a montage of photos celebrating his daughter Ella's 13th birthday, including among them were several of his daughter with Lopez, as well as a video of him and Ella dancing at one of Lopez's Las Vegas shows. That's when I say A-Rod is down bad. A-Rod, come on, man. You know you was out here looking and searching. Listen, it might be in the best interest for them not to be together. I think A-Rod might be dodging one with this one, because you ultimately don't want to marry somebody who feels miserable. You really don't. The best thing you can do is stop dealing with her and move on, because it seems like to me she's moving on. So